This is Gary Atensu with CNTV, and today we're in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. I'm here at The Rock. Since 1995, this wood-fired kitchen has been providing a family-friendly, full-service, a unique dining experience for everyone who walks into The Rock. I'm here with Stacy Peterson, who is part of the management team. Thanks for joining us here today, Stacy. Let's start off a little bit. This concept began back in '95. They really have been rockin' dough, as they say. Share with me when this location became on and how you got involved with this team.
Well, this location opened in March of 2012. Our Belmar store opened in November of 2011. So that is when I started with the company, when we opened our first store in Colorado. I was looking for a great new job opportunity in the restaurant business, and it found me. So
It is a very neat ambience they have here. When I think of wood-fired, I think of pizza right away. For folks out there that have never tried wood-fired pizza before, are we talking kind of a different taste? Is that something you actually notice?
absolutely, yeah, you can definitely taste the caramelized tones in the crust. It makes a really amazing flavor.
Like choosing a favorite rock song, I imagine that's what it's like choosing a favorite pizza here, and rightly so. They're named after songs. Share with me some of the popular ones that people seem to tend towards.
Everyone seems to love our classic rock, which is just cheese, pepperoni, extra cheese. I would say that would probably be one of our more popular pizzas just because it's classic and simple. A lot of people really love the Crazy Train, hot peppers, hot sausage, bacon, caramelized onions, peppers. It's very spicy, really great flavor, and matches really well with that caramelized crust.
Wonderful. I mean, obviously we all love the red sauce pizzas, but you guys also have some specialty pizzas that leave off the red sauce and focus on the toppings. Tell me one of those there.
So one of my favorite pizzas from that list would be the Stairway to Heaven. That has arugula, fresh tomatoes, Parmesan cheese on top. It's just got a garlic butter crust with a little light layer of mozzarella cheese. Really crunchy, really refreshing, nice pizza for summer.
Wonderful. One of the great things I love about the place here is the fact that you do great pizza, but you're more than pizza. I mean, it's quite amazing what comes out of the kitchen there. I understand they have a test kitchen there out of Tacoma, which basically the employees have a little input, even the people have input. A lot of the stuff doesn't make it to the core menu, but a lot of great ideas, right?
A lot of fantastic ideas. We've even had some managers in this area. Greg, who was the kitchen manager at this store and is now back in Washington and Federal Way, had a lot of really fantastic ideas, and we're starting to see some of those on our happy hour menu and in our core menu as well.
Wonderful. Let's start out a little bit for the folks like we were eating. Let's begin with appetizers. I mean, you guys got quite a bit of everything. We're talking about wings, fish tacos, nachos, calamari. I mean, pretty much anything to fix your bite on.
Absolutely. I'm happy to talk about all of those things. They're all great.
When people come in for an appetizer, obviously it keeps adding because you guys have so many things. And this is like a mini book here of a lot of things that you're able to offer. Share with me a little bit. An American concept is rock and roll would be a nice burger. You guys have some great burgers. Share with me the favorites.
The Burger Man, for sure. The Burger Man is our number one. That's why it's featured really big on the top of the page. It's got this really amazing spicy seasoning right on the burger patty. It's got peppercorn bacon, jack cheese. It's got this really, really yummy homemade. It's got this really amazing homemade mayonnaise, homemade spicy mayonnaise. Just a very good burger all around, and it's huge, so it takes some effort to get your mouth around it.
And that is why it's at the top of the list, because people love it. If a burger's not your thing, you've got some great sandwiches. We're talking about BLTs, pulled pork, meatball sandwich, chicken, you name it.
Yeah, definitely. Our pulled pork sandwich is fantastic. Yeah, lots of fans of that one. We even make pulled pork tacos on our lunch menu out of our pulled pork. That's really good. It's got apples and coleslaw, so yeah.
Did it take you a while to actually go through the menu, work in here, and realize what your favorites were and some of the things you could tout out there?
Yeah, it's taken quite a while to get through everything. I still haven't had the mac and cheese, believe it or not. Yeah, I've, been working for the company almost 4 years and still haven't had the mac and cheese. But yeah, lots of really great favorites on there for sure.
Speaking of mac and cheese, you guys even have the pasta lovers taken care of. Some great pasta plates out there as well.
Yeah, some really fantastic pasta. People come in specifically for our mac and cheese. That's why I'm surprised I haven't tried it. Got some bacon in there. It's in the iron skillet, so it gets that nice finish, that nice crust on top. Amazing looking dish.
Not only amazing looking, but amazing tasting as well. It doesn't say steakhouse out there anywhere on the billboard, but you guys have some great steaks here as well. Share with me what that favorite is.
Probably our flat iron. It's a nice, simple cut, really juicy, really flavorful cut of meat. We also have a nice marbled ribeye for those, intense steak lovers.
You've got ribs as well. Really, there's a lot that you're able to cater to here. We're talking about people who are looking for something a little bit lighter, maybe something healthier. You've got a full array of salads, got a full array of soups. Even for folks that are on the gluten-free menu, you take that care of as well.
Absolutely. We want everybody to be able to take part in our experience here at The Rock. So we take care of those who have dietary restrictions all the time.
Speaking of the experience you just said, obviously the food's great, but we're talking about a full bar behind us here. We are in Colorado. You've got some great microbrews, either by the bottle, by the glass, or by the bucket. Is that right?
Well, our buckets are reserved for our specialty liquor drinks. But our beers, we do a 16-ounce beer and a 22-ounce beer. We have our own 6 micros on tap that are made from our recipes for our company specifically. We've got a few of Colorado favorites on tap as well. So, everyone can come in and get a Coors Light on happy hour.
Let me ask you, folks that come here, they're looking for a full-on bar, maybe looking for a great cocktail as well. Actually, they don't call them cocktails. You guys call them rocktails. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some fantastic rocktails. We've got some fantastic new rocktails, like the Smash, which is just a really great flavor, balsamic and strawberry. I know it sounds insane, but the taste is insanely good.
Wonderful. A complete bar here. You've got quite a few square footage here. I noticed the patio, around Colorado here, as soon as it just gets a little bit warm out, we open the doors, don't we, and want to get outside.
Yeah, and the great thing about this location specifically is that we have 2 patios. So we have one that's we have both open to the public, obviously, but when we have a large party in, we have one that we can do a party of up to 60 on and have their own private space, and then one for the public to lounge and have beverages.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, first of all, you can take a look at that great menu. We're talking about a rock album book right here that is sure to please any taste buds you can think of out there. Also check out, they've got events that are going on all the time. It's a great place to come in, enjoy some music. Obviously, if you want to be on the inside circle, you want to take a look at the Backstage Pass, because the pass will get you the in on some great specials. Your birthday's coming up, they're going to make sure that you're well taken care of. Share with me a little bit about the Backstage Pass. Is that a great way to be on the in?
It's a fantastic program. It's super, super easy to sign up. You can sign up online or in the store. The server will do everything for you. You don't have to lift a finger if you don't want to. For every 5 lunches bought, you get the 6th free. And so if you come in with 6 people, that's a free lunch.
That's pretty good. And so you don't have to be a card-carrying member. Everything's pretty well taken care of when you come in.
Yeah, in fact, if you sign up online and just give the server your phone number, you don't have to carry a card and make your wallet more bulky. You can just give them your phone number and they'll take care of that for you.
Wonderful. One of the main things that really attracted me to the places here was the fact that the ambience is really second to none. This to me, growing up in the 70s and 80s, I feel like I'm in a backstage of my favorite rock band. We're talking about complete with a sound set and the whole bit. Is that something that people really gravitate towards?
Oh, people absolutely love it. We've got folks in here all the time taking pictures of our GMC truck with I call him Jerry Garcia in the truck. And we've got people taking pictures of the graffiti, taking their pictures chairs up against the graffiti wall, doing some selfies. So yeah, it's a really, really fun atmosphere.
We're talking about rock trivia goes on here, DJ music. Is that something that happens every night or is on the weekends?
So we do our trivia night on Tuesdays from 7:30 until 9 p.m. He plays some really great music in between asking some really tough questions, but it's a very good time.
Wonderful. Happy hour is something I'm sure you guys are pretty proud of. Tell me a little bit about that.
So our happy hour is weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. and then from 9 p.m. to midnight. There's some really great food specials with a $3, $5, $7, and $9 food value. And our specials are like little fun mini meals. We also do $2 off of any 9-inch pizza for that happy hour, $2.75 Bud Lights and Coors Lights, and then $3.50 for any of our microbrews for happy hour.
Wonderful. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. We're going to take a look, and basically you can see the information there on their website. We're talking about the complete menu is there, but quite honestly, that's not the way to experience. Walk on in the Rock, check out the ambience. We're talking about great music playing all the time. Here in Colorado, they've got not only one, but two actual patios out there where you can enjoy it, but there's really not a bad seat in the house. They got complete TVs everywhere. I imagine this is a great place to check out a game. We've got a lot of local games here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We get folks coming in to watch the Broncos and the Rockies. Some folks even like that big table over in the corner for the Avalanche games.
Wonderful. Once again, that is the Rock, a concept that began in 1995, now located here in Highlands Ranch. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.
Full-service barbershop that caters to men's unique style and personality. Stylists are trained in shaving, haircutting, beard trimming, and designing, shampooing, and styling. Escape into a world of total comfort, relaxation, and rejuvenation. Treat yourself to an experience of a quality haircut, face shaves with a straight razor or safety razor, massage therapy, manicure, pedicure, color, or wax performed by the specially selected Knockouts girls. Indulge yourself with a unique Knockouts cut, style, or other grooming service. Our first-class service includes today's most advanced coloring and hair management techniques and products. Our staff are specially selected and your services are assured. As always, walk-ins are welcome. Don't leave your appearance to just any salon. You deserve the best in men's hair care and grooming. Knockouts, the best place for men's hair care and grooming.
Why is Las Brisas, southern Colorado's favorite hotspot? It may be the mouth-watering coastal cuisine prepared fresh every day, or possibly the family-like friendly service and atmosphere, or a bar surrounded by friends, or even a romantic fireside dinner. How about a tableside freshly prepared guacamole treat? Gotta be the fun of live entertainment, right? Well, it all plays a part, but the locals know it's all about the margaritas. Yep, the best margaritas in Denver brings them back every time.
This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Arvada, Colorado. We're at Premium Panels, Inc. Since the year 2000, they have been providing the ultimate in service and products in metal panel roofing. I am here with the owner, Jeff Patch. Jeff, I thank you for joining us here today. Let's begin first of all. Year 2000, the company's been around for some time. Obviously, your roofs have lasted the test of time, as well as the company. Share with me how the company began and how did you get involved?
Basically, the company started with an idea of one of my customers. I was working at a wholesaler, and I was selling roofing and selling underlayments to one of my contractors there. And he basically kind of said he was going to move his business to Hawaii, and he asked if I wanted to kind of get into the business, and maybe I didn't want to be in sales all my life at that place, and maybe I should do this on my own. So I sold my custom Harley Davidson and bought the sheet metal equipment, started the shop in my garage, and today we're here. So.
That's a fantastic story. Let me ask you, obviously, as beautiful as a home is or a business structure, it's really only as good as the roof that's above it that is basically protecting that investment for folks. Is that what you find as well?
That is correct, yes, absolutely. The roof, everybody seems to want to spend money on their kitchen or their bathrooms or things like that, but without a roof, they don't have those certain things, because without that roof, they wouldn't have any of that stuff. It wouldn't be there.
I mean, quite honestly, there's probably no other building component within a structure that has to withstand the elements of nature like that of a roof. Why is metal a good choice for that?
Well, metal's one of those products that is a forever product. The coatings on it last a certain amount of time, but the metal's still going to be there. There are buildings that the Amish built in the 1800s, barns and such like that the roofs are still there. They're untouched. They're perfect from the day that they've put them on till today. So metal's one of those things that's going to be there and it's going to last. It withstands all the elements, all the different elements it withstands. It withstands hail, it withstands the snow, it withstands the rain. It can withstand all that different stuff.
Perfect for Colorado. I mean, let me ask, as the name implies, premium panels. Obviously, this is a premium product compared to that of asphalt or maybe a wood shingles. How does the durability last or sustainability in years?
Well, asphalt shingles, the insurance companies did a kind of a test several years ago and put out a actual study that they did where asphalt in this area lasts about 7 to 10 years is its average lifespan. Well, wood shakes, because of how dry the climate is here, have a tendency to warp and crack and fall apart as well. Then they are also very high in fire danger for this area. Since we have so many wildfires during the summer months, the wood shakes aren't that desirable anymore either. So the metal withstands the actual, it holds up so much better because of the fact that it lasts 3 to 5 times that, if not even longer than that. The average warranty today on a finished 24 gauge panel is about 35 years, and it's a non-prorated warranty. So you start with that, and that's just the finish on the top. That's not the actual substrate of the steel. So the substrate of the steel, they put another 20 years beyond that. So you're looking at a 55-year roof before, and that's just with the finishes and the steel. It's really going to last a lot longer than that as long as it's installed properly.
So basically, that's when you can start saying lifetime of the product. And we're talking about a lifetime for me and you. Let me ask you one of the things. If a person out there, they've got a typical asphalt or wood roof, they now want to put something on a little bit more durable. Maybe they own the home now. Do they have to take the roof off, or can the metal be put right over it? How does that work?
There are certain types of asphalt shingles that you could go right over the top. We don't necessarily recommend that 100% because it creates unnecessary blemishes in the metal that don't necessarily are aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's what we call oil canning. It would cause the panel to oil can and not look so nice. Now, you would generally, on a wood shake, you'd always want to take it off, just because of the fire danger of it. And where steel is fireproof, it's not actually fire resistant. The embers would sit on it, make it hot underneath, and it would cause the fire to burn. And that's why you'd want to get the wood off of there. But there are certain types of asphalt shingles you could go over the top. We don't really recommend it. We'd recommend that you tear it off and start with an ice and water shield underneath of it.
That's very interesting, and because basically wood, we're talking about decomposes. It probably continues decomposing even if it's underneath metal or what have you, so that's a safe way to go. Someone out there who basically is willing to invest in a premium panel like this, obviously they want to enjoy it for years to come. One of the things, maintenance, or should I say the lack of maintenance, is that a reason why folks decide to go with that material? Absolutely.
That is one of the main reasons, because a standing seam concealed fastener panel, which is one of the main things that we manufacture, is a premier roof that has very little or almost zero maintenance to it. So you could go 40, 50 years and do pretty much nothing to it. So there'd be 0.0 maintenance for it.
Wonderful. One of the reasons you're able to offer the quality that you do is basically you're able to control a lot of it here in-house. Tell me a little bit about this facility, and are we talking about manufacturing going on right here?
That's correct. We do manufacture here. We're in a 15,000 square foot facility. We've got about 3,000 square feet of offices, and the other 12,000 square feet is all manufacturing. We have brakes, we have shears, we have roll form equipment where we manufacture 14 different types of wall and roof panels. We manufacture rainwear and gutters and downspouts, things like that. We've got the roll forming equipment to do all that. We're set up with a state-of-the-art sheet metal shop so that we can bend or fabricate pretty much anything metal. Where we make roofs, but we also do custom kitchens and things like that. We do stainless steel, we do copper, we do zinc, we do all kinds of different things here.
So roofing is definitely your expertise, but quite honestly, based on the facility you have here, you can really offer a lot of services, anything to do with metal out there as well. One of the things I've seen here is basically you're able to ensure that quality because you've got the manufacturing under control under the roof here, but how important is the installation of that product, and is that something you provide as well?
We do not do any installation. All of us here have at one time done installation, or I should say almost all of us, not all of us, but almost all of us have done some sort of installation at some sort. But we don't do it actually ourselves. We just focus on the manufacturing, and I think that's why we do it so well, because we do only the manufacturing of it. We do have certified installers that we work with and that we recommend to people, but we don't actually do any installation at all. But the installation is very important.
Wonderful. As far as folks out there who are looking for material like this, is there any other manufacturers here in Colorado, or is this something that you pretty much do in Denver, and have you been around the longest?
Well, we have not been around the longest. There is one other manufacturer in town that's a little bit bigger than us, but they've got multiple states. I think they have 22 some locations. They're a little bit heavier pocketed and funded. So, than us. We're a small family-owned business, and we are probably one of the biggest here in town right now, just because of our quality and our insurance and our customer service. We're also located in Kansas City, Missouri, so we have broken out and started to, make it out there a little bit further and do a little bit more, but mainly just here.
A lot of growth basically just in the short time that you guys have been here. We've spoken a lot about the functionality, the sustainability of these roofs, but quite honestly, aesthetically speaking, these are some nice looking roofs. I was surprised with some of the photos that I was able to check online. Are people surprised at how beautiful these roofs can look?
I think they are, and I think you see more of a trend going from the asphalt and the wood shakes and going to the metal roofs because, one, they do look very, very nice. They are very aesthetically pleasing, and they last so much longer, and they're also, the maintenance free, just like we talked about.
So we're talking about multiple profiles as well as multiple colors you provide.
Yes, we do provide over 30 different colors, and like I said, about 13 different profiles, and then 14 with the wall and whatnot. So we've got pretty much everything covered here.
Excellent. Everything covered, folks, since the year 2000. Take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you're going to learn a little bit more about the company. You're going to take a look at some of the services they offer there as well. And keep in mind, they've got a great questions and answers tab right there that they can answer a lot of the questions for you. Also, some great professional outside links that will help you determine in making the decision if a metal roof is something that you want to go with. And the most important right there, you can click and check out an online quote. Basically put in the information they need. Someone here will be giving you a call back where they can walk you through the steps, explain to you all the different options they provide here as well. Basically, like we said before, your expertise is that of roofing, but anything to do with metal. We're talking gutters, downspouts. Is metal great to use as siding on a home as well?
Oh, absolutely. It really is. Yeah, we do have a couple of siding profiles as well. So we make a copper shingle, we make a zinc shingle, we make a Bermuda style panel, which is really similar to a siding panel, but we make it all out of steel.
Once again, folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website as well as their contact information. Keep in mind, basically set up a consultation. They can walk you through all the steps in deciding if a metal roof is right for your business or residential home. And remember, they've been here since the year 2000. That is Premium Panels, Inc. Value, strength, and durability. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know. Until next time, if you know of a business who you feel the whole city should know about, nominate them, we'll send a reporter out. This is Gary Atencio from CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.